Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Rogers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Rogers.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 7.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Vaughn is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Murphy is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Garrett Wolf is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go down. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
For the White Sox.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Number 25 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's
six.
already 3 Ks
The
for
left
him
fielder,
in the first 5 hitters.
Andrew.
It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Andrew Vaughn stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the 2-1 home. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Number 25 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
First offering. Taylor Moser is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled away. Johnson aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The catcher, number 29.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Leury Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike taken up in the zone.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
Ball in.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Adam Engel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Up next for Chicago, Adam Engel. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Cesar Hernandez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 25. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate, number 31, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in once again is Mack. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rogers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, unable to find the zone with the slider. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. is in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Next to the Orioles.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Jordan Murphy. And there's a base hit on the line. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Now back, second baseman, Garrett Wolf.
So now to the plate, Garrett Wolf. Fly ball out toward left center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox. Zach Collins flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Luke Johnson worked a walk his first time up.
The third baseman, Luke Johnson.
Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Taylor Moser, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the stretch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Hudson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Dallas Keuchel, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 60.
Here's the first pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Standing in now, number 31. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there, 2 down. Stepping in next, Rogers. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Garrett Crochet gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Jordan Murphy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Moncada is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Vaughn, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. So the next to bat will be Leury Garcia. Struck out in his first at bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 15, Adam.
First offering on its way. Adam Engel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Garrett Wolf is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Blue.
Next up, Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson.
Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. Johnson stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ready on 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Taylor Moser. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Hudson, and he fouls this one off. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Again, another foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Just hung in there on that one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 25 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Anderson.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Wolf ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox.
So next to hit is Yohan Moncada. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Drilled down the line. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 25. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
1-1 the count now. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 31.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 31. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Mack will be next. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 6.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Mack. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Aaron Bummer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Jordan Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Mack at second, Rogers at first, 1 gone. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Bummer rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up, and it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu to second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for one. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Baltimore's out in front, 8-0. Now to the plate here is Luis Robert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That's a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's Jose Abreu, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Now in the box, Garrett Wolf. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here he comes on 2-0. Taken but called a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. One there. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here. Ready now for Baltimore. Taylor Moser. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Leury Garcia. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Garcia.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
So here is Adam Engel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. In now for the O's. Hudson 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
The catcher.
First
number
offering.
29.
0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery in the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 25. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one, here it comes. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hey. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line towards center field, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Boy, talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Number 10 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? And there's out number 2. And now here is Mack. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Rogers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than .400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Craig Kimbrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Into the box now, Jordan Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Number 3 will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Kimbrell's ready. Here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Up next, Garrett Wolf.
The second baseman. Your attention,
Duncan will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the count will be full. Scott, the runner at third. Rogers on at first with 2 down. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead.
Ladies
Scott is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Mobley will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now the 3-2 pitch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Moser is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's ball one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
White Sox down to their final out. And that brings up Luis Robert. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 12 notches it.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 6-4. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-3. The Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-1. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. The Brew Crew went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 12-10. The Buccos knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-4. Nolan Arenado was a force at the plate, driving in
downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 41 is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games. Isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Just underway in Baltimore. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch was out.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ball 1. The 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in is number 31. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, number 25. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He really lit it up over the last few weeks, and it's no fluke as he was just recognized as the American League. He's proving to be one of the bright young stars in Major League Baseball right now.
Digging in will be Mack. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Josh Naylor.
First offering. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Harold Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
One and two now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1 pitch. Ernie Clement, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the flat court and gone. Bradley Zimmer with a two-run shot. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Into the box, Ernie Clement, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average coming in, 257. No home runs as of yet, and a dozen RBIs. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 17, Austin.
Next to hit is Austin Hedges. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Indians. And stepping in, Rogers. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
At the plate now, Jordan Murphy. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13.
Next to hit, Scott. He homered back in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Baltimore after this. Striding in for the Indians, Miles Straw, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rogers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez worked a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Franmil Reyes would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Welcome back. The Orioles are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something they've done very well this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next up is Taylor Moser. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Johnson on at first. Nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate now is Hudson. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 31. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
From the belt, the pitch.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Strong finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for the Indians.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number
Wheels
22.
and deals. Here's the first pitch. Josh Naylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Naylor, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Harold Ramirez will be next. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. And now Harold Ramirez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
Two runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready to take his hacks again. Bradley Zimmer lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. Fouled away. The 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here it is on 3-1 on the ground to the left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ernie Clement, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ramirez on second. Zimmer is over at first with 1 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next, it'll be Austin Hedges, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Nope. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate is number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 25.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Next to dig in, Matt.
Number 6.
And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Rogers flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 2 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping up is Miles Straw. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 7.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fast. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Orioles,
The 1-0.
number 51.
The finish in tonight's game. The Baltimore Orioles earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jonathan Foster earns the victory out of the plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
16.
people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strummer like a banjo. Then hit the sound.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Number 38 will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Count now a ball and a strike. For the current campaign, McNeil is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
High in the air into shallow left center. Number 25 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just underway in Baltimore. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Weak roller right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Taijuan Walker, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now another 2-2. Sent toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, number 25. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Mack. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
Javier